Oh, I have it scheduled for 11. I wonder if that's going to make a difference. It shouldn't. It should tell people we're live. Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca, and today, as always on Friday, is
Mrs. Gigi. Hello, hello.
yeah, I scheduled it. I don't know what I was thinking. I scheduled it for 11 instead of 10, but that shouldn't matter. It would just matter if somebody had their uh
Yeah, the notification.
I don't think the notification to remind them, but it also it reminds you when they go live. So, yeah, that whoops. It shouldn't matter, I don't think, unless nobody shows up and then, no, there's somebody just popped in. So, we're good. We're good.
Hello, Candy.
So how you doing, Mrs. Gigi? Hello, Candy. There she is.
As of today, I'm fine.
Good.
Yep.
Yay.
And I'm
And
feeling
how are you, Candy?
normal.
How are you recovering? Do you have those drains out yet? I haven't really got to see Candy, I don't think, or and I just don't remember. I'm going to be honest. I don't remember to be kind. It's not even kind. Let's think of something else. I don't remember to think about others. Is that not nice? That's not a nice way of either. I'm making
Yeah,
myself look like a horrible person all the way around. Hi,
we know
Marty.
you are. No, hello, Marty.
I think I just get too much going on in my head and I just forget that, oh, this person wasn't feeling well or drain is
Mm-hmm.
out, but very bad last night. Oh, Candy, will rest. We'll be here. Mrs. Gigi and I will entertain you. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
hopefully we don't make you laugh because that probably hurts. Probably hurts to laugh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we'll try not to make Candy laugh. We can make other people laugh. So tell us what we're doing here with this thing on our desk.
This is our mixed media piece, or the monthly mixed media piece, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
The January piece. We have, how many prompts did we have? Did we have like 6 prompts last week?
Maybe.
Um,
I was
yeah,
letting you just
yeah. So the thing is, we're going to work on these 2 pieces, and the final result will be the last week of January. Really. So,
Did you participate in the hop today? You didn't participate,
no, I
right?
didn't.
Yeah, yeah. I was like,
I
I
was
didn't.
asleep.
You were
Like,
asleep. I caught who did I catch live? Carol. I caught just for a little tiny bit.
mm-hmm. I
And Laura, I caught her for just a tiny little bit this morning when I first woke up. And then, of course, I get up and take care of my son and all that good stuff. And um, then I take him to school and I get back. I did spend a good 45 minutes sitting in my car, though. I love my car.
ooh.
I was
45 minutes. Wow.
I know. I got home and pulled into the garage, and I left the garage door open. Although there probably isn't as many car fumes being a Prius, but the garage door is open, and I was just sitting in it, listening to music
Mm-hmm.
and looking through YouTube, and I was starting to fall asleep, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get out of the car because Mrs. Gigi is expecting me in 20 minutes. So I had to come in the house and do the you know
All the things that
bathroom issues and then make a cup of coffee and get my butt in here. But yeah,
Mhm.
I'm enjoying my car, so that's a good thing because I think I make my
Absolutely.
first payment tomorrow. I think the first payment comes out,
Oh.
so I better.
Whoa. Hmm.
Is anybody? I know we only have a few people in here, but is anyone trying and working along with us with the whole? Did anyone say anything? I just love. I'm sorry, I keep showing it. I don't want to cover that up. I just love how that looks like a face.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I could probably never draw. Oh, you know why? It is a face. It's that stamp. It's that art stamp.
Oh.
You know, now that I'm looking
Mhm.
at it, I'm like, wait, that I must have used. Where's it at? Where is that stamp? Didn't I just use it, I think, in one of my streams? Go ahead, Mrs. Gigi. I'm going to find it. But yeah, that's why. It is a face stamp. That's why it looks like that.
Uh-huh.
I've been
Yep.
looking at it and loving it.
And yeah, we have 60 prompts from a list that I've kind of created, and I used the like a bingo app last week. So, and I'm thinking that is like you could clearly see the number, and it's just a matter of starting it. Really, let's see, 1 through 60.
I'm on a mission.
Oh, looking for the stamp.
I am. I could probably pull it out now that I'm thinking about it. I could probably have pulled it out of the. I know I used it real recently.
You know, a thing I discovered with the issue of the lighting and things.
Oh yes.
I have set my camera to YouTube settings. There was a special thing there with the
Where?
lighting and things.
Where is it on the Logitech?
Yeah, on the Logitech software. So I had to
Can you tell me which software you're using?
I'm using the G Hub or something, Logitech G Hub. I think it was in the package, like a code and things for me to like activate it. So I don't know.
Afterwards, you're gonna have to let me know because I didn't see that. So yeah,
No,
yeah, you're
like,
right. Mm-hmm. You're right. It is much brighter, and it's even and totally different. So hi, Heather.
I had, it took some time to get it to work properly, but it was a setting in the Logitech software. So
yeah, because now this week yours looks really clear, and mine looks that dingy or darker color. How crazy and how weird! I just don't understand it. But on YouTube, I'm fine. So yeah, you're right.
I figured it out because of a YouTube video explaining why this type of thing happens. Because the Logitechs, you had, at least here in Sweden, they send like a brochure, or like a really, really thick one, to explain all the things with this camera, and it didn't say anything about the streaming thing in YouTube or nothing like it. Just like, oh, use it for YouTube, use it for
it's great. It's great.
So are we going to start? I'm thinking 6 prompts for today too. So
all right, I can squeeze it on here. I can make it work. I'm like on a total mission. Like this is not gonna end until I find the stamp. Storm, what are you doing?
Let's see if we can get this to work. Let's see. The first number will be 22.
22.
And let's look at the list. 22 says, that we had that one last week, stamp. But it could be like a postage stamp or stamping, something stamp.
I could find this stamp as well.
Yeah, probably.
Since I'm looking for it.
Already knew what it was meant to look for.
Ooh, I could use my new. Did you see my new naked stamps that I got from Jen?
I did. Yeah.
All right, I won't use them. I'll just. All these great.
I know I have a big like a page for like a magazine cutout thing.
Santa Claus brought me such cool stamps. I need to.
I need to use one thing that I have, every time I see something, thinking, I need to use that, but I never do. So there's let's see if I get this one. This is a advertisement for a postage stamp.
Yeah.
Let's see what type of glue. I had a little issue with the glue today. I'm like, I don't know. I use this regular like glue sticks a lot, but I'm not really a friend of wet glue. I don't know why,
Oh,
but
mhm.
I haven't quite
I just
figured out
I
which one I like. And
yeah, I was a glue stick user. Like that's all I used for the longest time. And then I finally bought some of this glitter glue and I did not like it. I did not like it, Sam I am. Yeah, but then it's grown on me. Now I do like it. So, am I hidden? No, Heather, I see ya. Can
and you,
anybody see her on YouTube? I'm not looking at YouTube. I'm only looking on StreamYard. So can anybody? No, no. Marty says hi, Heather.
oh, she's like, hello, hello, Kitty. I'm sorry. We are all focused on what we are doing. Sorry.
We love you, Heather. You're not. I see you. Okay, woo, she says. She thought she was hidden. Yeah, you just never you saw. Well, who did I have hidden? The that was that last week or was that just
Yeah.
on my channel?
Mm-hmm.
Where somebody was hidden. I was like, I don't even know how that happened. Teresa, wasn't it? Somebody
Mm-hmm.
like crazy that I had hidden somehow. So
Mm-hmm.
so easy to do.
Yeah. Especially if you're on a phone or something and you just
Yep.
have it in your pocket and like, oh, seriously, what did I do?
Yeah. Yep. Or like Candy, she walks up steps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm ready whenever you are.
So let's see. Let's look into the next one, and that one says 47.
47.
So
That's a good
let's
number.
see. 47 says drips.
Mm. I like drips.
Dripping things. Oh.
Drippy, drippy.
Oh.
Mm.
Let's see if I'm going to. That is watercolor paper. I'm gonna use that. I'm kind of like in a use it up kind of mission.
Oh,
Uh,
good for you. I'm trying. I really am. You got to give me props for trying, or at least even saying the word trying.
mm-hmm.
I haven't bought anything, and I've done. I mean, well, I can't. I fib. That's a big fat fib. I just told you guys. I have bought a few things, but not like I was buying. I'm being very, very good.
I can only imagine. I would too if I were like able to buy some things like crafting things are really cheap where you are.
Hmm.
So I can. Oh, it
I
would
know
be
that's why I kept when you would say, "Oh, I don't have that," or "I." That's why I would think, "Oh my goodness, I got to get this for her." I gotta get
But I would say like it's the shipping thing that makes it
Yeah, right.
so expensive. Like even for companies to import and export and things like that.
Yeah,
So that might be the reason it's so.
yeah. When I shipped that out, the one thing I thought is I was like, well, this is like it's a gift. That's to me the stuff inside really didn't cost me anything. That was so weird. So why do you have to? Somebody said that you have to pay a tax on what you receive. Is that true or
Yeah,
not?
a
There is.
custom fee, a custom fee.
Okay, so it mattered how much I put on what it was worth, right? Because I
Yeah,
tried to keep it, like I didn't want customs like grab it, like I didn't want to make it's not worth anything because that's what Shannon's like. She's like, well, you're giving it away, it's free, But I was like, but I
yeah,
don't know how that works. I don't know if I put that it was worth nothing, if they'll like confiscate it because it's obviously worth something. So I tried to just pick a low number and
yeah. The if you write gift on it, as from one person to another, it is way cheaper than if
oh,
I have something from a company. Sometimes that I've been buying things, and I buy things for like $25-$30 or something, and then I get the custom fee for 65.
What?
So that is like, I have no
So
word.
I should have put gift on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
sorry about that.
it
I
was
know the next time.
okay. It was okay, but
Okay.
it's they do have, and I don't really know why,
I
but I do know that if you have like a private person to another, it is way cheaper to just write gift, or maybe like paper things, or like
right, right.
crafting
I
supply
had this
gifts and
that
things
was
like
like
that.
my first time having to do that, and I was like, I didn't know, and I wish the lady would have said, because usually the post office lady is good about that, but I should have said something, because maybe if I would have said, "Oh, this is a gift," she would have told me. But I actually thought it was opposite for some reason. I thought you paid more if it was a gift, like you had to, like you are getting charged some fee because it's a gift. But now I know, and now it will be a gift. So hear that,
Yeah,
ladies? If you're sending anything to Mrs. Gigi, make sure you write on there that it's a gift.
yeah, one time that I bought a thing from the US, it ended up costing me almost $2,000 because of the custom fee.
Oh my gosh, are you
So
kidding me?
mhm, it was so like, yep.
Wow.
So I'm always cautious when it
Wow.
comes to looking at the actual price of the item itself. Might be like really cheap, but then
Yeah.
and the funny thing is, we don't have like a anywhere to read, with customs and how much money let's say, like, if it is £1 it costs la la la, and if it's
Right.
£2 it costs, there is nothing like that, so
So they
you
just
never
make it up
know.
out of there. They're like, oh, we're going to just charge this because we can.
Yeah,
They just
and
make up a
then,
price.
yeah, I don't know exactly how that works, but we cannot see it anywhere. There is no information anywhere on the
That's
price.
crazy. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Barbara.
And the funny thing is, sometimes, because I know that one of our daughters, she usually have things ordered from China, because she's so small, and all her clothes and things, it doesn't fit here really. So she orders a lot from Asia because of
Lucky
their
her.
size. Yeah, yeah, and sometimes it is a fee of ridiculously, and sometimes it's free. So I
Huh.
don't know how it works.
How interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I just had no idea that that's how that works.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we have custom fees too, I guess. I don't receive anything from overseas, so I don't know. Guys?
Yeah,
Guys over
I think you do, like
I'm sure we
some.
do. Like I know what if I order from China, like if I order from China and it's I think it's in the price. I don't know. Like I don't have to pay it when it gets here.
Yeah, some companies have it included in the price,
Mhm.
and some, but I don't really know exactly how that works. So.
Right. Yeah. Hmm. Jug jug. Yeah, I feel so bad. I don't think there's anybody in here, but I sold some things about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, on Sunday it'll be 2 weeks. And it took me until today it's being picked up to finally get the stuff mailed out. And I felt so guilty. Um, I didn't even send out bills because I felt so guilty about it all, that it took me so long to get it all together. Well, I had it all together, and I finally got it all packaged.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided I'm going to try pirate ship.
Yeah.
I did some research and I was like, wow, this is really the best way to go.
Yep.
So I've never used it before. So I had to set it up and kind of figure out how that was. Okay, that's great. That's going to work. And then I was like, oh, crud. I can't, I don't have space in this craft room to try to print labels anymore. It just isn't possible. So I wanted to use my laptop. Well, I had to then find my label printer or my label printer, blah, 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 and hook that up. But before that, I had to find the scale. So I finally found the scale. I had to dig through that. Well, by the time I dug and found that, the one day I was tired and I didn't. Then I weighed everything. And then I went to Power Chip to see how it's done. And I was like, well, crud, now I need to do the measurements of all the packages. So I was like, so that was another day or two before I got up the energy to go and do that. And then so finally, 2 days ago, I think 2 or 3 days ago, I found my label printer. I was missing the cord. I found the power cord, but I was missing the cord to the computer. I was like, this is ridiculous. So then I, not yesterday, but the day before, I was convinced. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to write out everybody's label and I'm just going to pay the price at the post office. Well, then I started beating myself up saying, well, you didn't charge them for these items. You're not going to charge them for the shipping. You could probably save money if you just find this cord. So then I had to dig in my room and find the cord. I found the cord. Yesterday morning, so I found it yesterday morning, and then yesterday afternoon, I go to print out the labels, and I can't get my darn Dymo to work because I have a Dymo label printer from when I had my business. And I was like, why isn't it not working? So I go and I was like, well, I've not had to download a driver in forever. You just plug it in and it downloads itself. So I go to Dymo to put in, it only has it up to like XP. And I'm like, no, this laptop's running 10. And I'm like, what do I do? So then I have to go and I have to watch videos and figure out what I had to do. I was like, this is exactly why the selling is a pain in, to sell stuff is a pain in the butt is. And then by time, so now, and then, I didn't have very much. I had one big box and then a lot of smaller things, because it was just, the lady gave me only an hour to sell. So I didn't have very much. But I was like, now I got to get it to the post office. Wait a second. I can ask them to come pick it up. So that's what I did. So this is my first time having it picked up. I have it out on the porch. I hope they pick it up. I hate my mail. The bad thing is I hate my mailman, and he does not like me very much either. I hate is a strong word. I don't hate. But we do not like each other because he tried to tell me, how to. Why would a mailman try to tell you how to raise your son? I don't know, but he and I don't
to do with that.
There's a long story there, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I'm like, is he going to really pick up my post, or is there, what's going to happen?
Are you ready for the next one?
I am ready whenever you are, Miss Gigi.
55.
55.
Let's look at the list. It says triangle.
Triangle. So,
we all got so extremely quiet now. When
I guess nobody liked my story. Okay, all you had to say is that I'm not enjoying this story, Rebecca. But I did anyways. They're packaged up, ready to go. So if you're here watching a replay or wondering where your stuff is or why you didn't get a bill, that is why.
Oh, I'm reading Heather's comment about sending something to Janet. That might be a little bit different, Heather, because as of right now, England or like Great Britain, where she lives, isn't a part of the European Union anymore. So they might have like custom, like a different type of custom fee thing.
Gosh darn those Brits.
Now, triangle. Whatever am I going to do? Oh, Kristen, are you organizing your paper die cut? Oh, I wish I could do that. I have my floor 100% clear now, so that is always
Oh,
positive.
congratulations on that.
Yep,
That's an accomplishment. I
definitely is.
don't think I will ever say that until I get rid of my craft room. Sadly. I can use more than one triangle, right?
Absolutely. Just going to draw some here in the background kind of thing. Oh, catching up on your daily journaling. I have been doing a lot of the Carla Cage Fish Glue Book January today, so.
Heather, you silly Heather. Heather didn't like my story.
Oh, no.
I know if you're like a seller or like I know these girls that sell all the time, totally different. But someone that like me that maybe sells once a year or here, there, and here or there, and it's not something that you have a
Yeah,
set.
have all the supplies and everything.
Right. Yeah, that's the hardest thing. The supplies, the shipping. Like almost everything I used to mail out were envelopes that I received. I recycle. I could have been on Mary's thing. I recycled all my envelopes, to mail those out. And hopefully nobody cares. I would hope I would guess nobody's going to care if they get a recycled envelope. But yeah, that's the hardest thing. And that's why, a lot of sellers that don't sell all the time use priority mail, which is really expensive. If I would have put everybody's into a priority mail, especially it's like $9 or whatever now. Yeah,
is that expensive? Oh,
yeah. It's so just to ship something small if I was to do it priority, but I didn't ship all that stuff went out just regular mail, and it all seemed to be getting there within 3-4 days. So what would been the difference sending it priority? Because priority, it used to be, priority, the boxes are being treated better and blah blah blah. Yeah, we're not seeing that anymore.
No,
boxes are getting destroyed and dropped and broken and lost, and priority used to mean something.
Yeah, definitely, but yep, it is nothing more.
This is my this is how you do precise cutting right here.
Oh. No measurement there, just cutting. But I've been thinking about it with with the math and things like when listening to almost all of our YouTube friends, they all say like, oh, I'm not measuring this, I'm just eyeballing the measurements. Oh, I don't like measurements. I don't like math and things like that. Almost everybody.
I think that's like a real cook, right? A real cook doesn't use measurements. They just so I think we're just, we're real artists. That's all. Okay. Hi,
Oh,
Vanessa.
oh,
Becca,
hello,
you don't
hello,
live in a tiny
Vanessa.
village where it takes a village to raise a child. How does he even know enough to say squat?
Yep, my thought too, Marty. It's so strange.
Yeah, he was mad at me. The mailman was mad at me because I'm disabled, and the mailboxes we have like community area mailboxes where there's like I think 10 boxes together, and I've tried when I first moved here. I can't really get to my box. So
Hmm.
I have to have either Shannon or Gatton get the mail for me. Well, I was getting a
Aren't
lot
they
of
able to change that? Like, you know, I'm thinking like accessible for you to be able to get your own mail.
um I would probably have to like petition. Well, here's the thing. Because I have able-bodied people in my house to get the mail,
Oh.
they can get the mail. But I can fill out paperwork to have it delivered to my house. Well, I was trying not to go that route because the mailman doesn't want to have to make that extra stop. My mother
Mm-hmm.
was a mail person, I know. So I
Mm-hmm.
was trying to be kind and tell him, you know, when there's a lot of stuff like that, could he drop it off on those days? Well, he got
Mm-hmm.
snooty with me and told me that I had, well, I have to fill out this paperwork and get that approved and all that. And I'm thinking, well, it's I'm not, that's not what I'm asking. I don't mind going to the mailbox, but when there's a lot of stuff, it's easier for you because what he did is he left a note and he took all of my mail back to the post office and I had to come to the post office to pick it up.
What?
And here's the thing, when I go into the post office, I can't carry it out to my car by myself. You need to assist me to do that,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like, why not, instead of causing an issue, why didn't you just drop it at my house? Would you do that? I was trying to communicate with them and set something
Yeah.
up person to
Mm-hmm.
person instead of going through and getting all this paperwork done that I needed to get done because it wasn't something I needed every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, but anyways, that's what I said to him. And he said, well, what about your spouse? And this was right at COVID. And I said, she works crazy hours. I said, that was when she worked like 42 days in a row, 12-hour
Oh,
shifts.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it was crazy. She didn't even think about getting the mail. And that's what I said. And I said that. I said, and he was like, well, I know you have a son. Make him come up and get the mail. And I looked at him and I said, I share custody of my son. I said, and right now he's out of state for 2 weeks. And I was like, how dare you?
Mm-hmm.
No, one,
Oh.
know that I have a son and bring him up in this conversation, even though I know postmen
Mm-hmm.
know everything, but it's just like, huh.
Hmm. Oh.
Not to the not no, our mailboxes, we're in a private community, and they're the metal poles, and then they have I think 10 boxes on them, and
Mm-hmm.
so there's like 10 houses that go to this and 10
Yeah.
houses,
Mm-hmm.
and they're cemented in, but where they're at is graveled and
But that is strange. Of course, you might have had it for like several years like that, but here in Sweden, they always think about accessibility in everything.
well,
All
my
buildings.
accessibility would be having them deliver it to my house. Like the
Yeah.
gentleman that lived here before me, there is a mailbox on the front porch. We never have taken it down. He used to
Mm-hmm.
have his mailbox brought up to the house every day. And
Uh-huh.
I just don't feel that's a necessity. I do have a son and I do have a spouse that can, and the mailman
Yeah.
should be delivering the mail to somebody that maybe can't, that is a single man that or a woman that lives by themselves and can't get out of the house. That's what I was that's was
Yeah.
my, and honestly, people, that's how I think about my disability all the time. I try to not think of as,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm pretty independent, so I try not to use my disability unless I need to. If that
Mm-hmm.
makes any sense.
Totally understand.
Yeah. Sorry,
Hmm.
you better just Gigi, you gotta just jump in there and say we're doing the next prompt. I can
Yep.
talk over.
The next prompt will be 21. Let's look at the
21.
list. 21 says Doodle. Oh, we had a lot of things. Whoa.
Doodle. I love doodling. I
What
used
are
to
we?
hate the doodle, but I am a doodle. I'm a doodling queen now.
Let's see if we can create something. It's always like, how am I going to start when you have started? I can't. At least for me, I can't finish it all. It's just something. Hmm.
Yeah, I never used to doodle until I think about a year ago. I started doing some doodling, and I've been doing a lot more trying to. I think it's actually very relaxing.
It is, really is. I think was it Carol that had that, like, I don't know, neuro art
Yes,
type
that's
thing.
part of what I was watching. Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, and I like that a lot. I'm like I showed the other day, and then realizing that me and my mom when I was a kid made a version of it. Like
Oh,
it was among the first things that she showed me when I was like 4 years old or something. Um, in terms of, like, drawing a thing.
mm-hmm.
And oh, no, I don't know. I made a little version of the thing. Have I accidentally thrown it away? Maybe. I don't know. Me trying to organize.
That's what I'm afraid of when I organize. What if I throw something away that's important?
Mm-hmm. But then again, did you know that you had the thing, or
Right.
because sometimes when I go through my things, like, oh, I did some, back in my head somewhere know that I bought it, but yeah, maybe like
Like
two,
my
three,
marriage
4 years ago.
license. Oh, look, I forgot I had one of these. Oh, hi Abigail. Hi Tina.
Oh,
Oh,
hello,
guys, you gotta
hello.
go. Tina's gonna start a channel. I'm guessing that's what's going on. Tina, go to her
Oh,
channel. I don't even know if we have any. Yeah, Candy's here. Candy could get the link of Tina old pages. Is that what you're gonna do, Tina? Start a channel? She sent me a link and I
ooh.
joined it.
Oh,
I guess that's what I was supposed to do is join it.
always fun with new friends of mine.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, and I got gifts from the party, from my Christmas party mailed out. Okay. Chicken dinner.
I don't know if we're going further with this. I was thinking about adding one thing, um, that I realized that I wanted to have in this picture, but I don't know. Who was it, or have I just dreamt? I think it was Teresa Sorry, there are so many Teresas, but I saw on Facebook. I think it was on Beth's group. Santangly woman with hair.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
that was really. I got so inspired. by
The
that.
time she put into that looks
Mm-hmm.
it looks great. I think she is the one I blocked on here on accident. That tree. I think that's the Teresa. I'm not positive, but I think so.
Oh, I need to go visit that channel. Oh, it is always fun to have, hear somebody starting out.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love to support that
And
too.
no pressure, Tina. No pressure because,
Just get your yeah, you can get people following you and then do it for sure. Heck, when I started, I just had all gamers. I didn't really have any crafters following me yet. Oh, I wonder. Last night I looked. I was like only 8 people away, guys. 8 people away from 500, and I can start
ooh,
using my community tab.
yeah. I was
I am so
so,
excited about that community tab. Watch me never use
mhm.
it or something.
Yeah, the thing, but it is really neat to be able to like send out messages and things like that. So,
Hmm. It's so funny. I was stuck there at like four 440s, 460s in between there for probably a good year. Just because I think it, but then you say things to people and they share the word, and that's kind of nice. And I think what I just wasn't caring.
mhm.
But then when I found out that you got that community tab at 500, I've not been able to shut my mouth up since.
But
I
they
want
recently changed that.
right, yeah. Hmm.
Oh, let's see. Oh, yes, Vanessa, she's talking about trying go live. That would be great, Vanessa, to try go. If Tina wanted to try out the live thing, it is a little bit special going live.
Oh yeah, and Tina, you could have so many followers. I know where you hang out, and um, yeah, you have so many different people that have, I mean, that you've been with for years and knows, you could, yeah, you will do just fine. You just
Hmm.
have to do it for sure. Because known her for years. I don't know, my name is not doesn't stick out as much as that. So I think a lot of people don't realize that I've been in the same groups with them for years.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I mean? Because of just the name Rebecca and such,
yeah.
but
When looking at all the groups, I think it was Laura the other day that had a list on all the groups that she was a member in on Facebook, and then I realized, looking through my own, I have so many groups and so many, pages, liked pages and groups, and I felt kind of bad because I'm only in a handful of them, but there is like hundreds of groups I'm a member in.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like there are of course like American groups, and then I have Swedish groups as well. So
Oh yeah.
in total, it was like 150 or something. It was ridiculous. Oh,
Of your YouTube groups?
yeah,
Yeah.
all the group, like all of your, all of my friends, like here, and then other type groups. There was a
Mm-hmm.
lot.
Yep, me too. Yep.
Mhm. So let's see number 5.
Marty says she keeps wanting to press your stamp down. Your
That
stamp looks
that
like
yeah, I know. Me too, but unfortunately, let's see.
7
Number
more.
20.
Woohoo.
20 says map.
Map.
Map. Mm-hmm. Getting all
Hmm.
confused. Seriously.
I
Ooh.
have this map. I had problems with finding a map for scavenger hunt. Let's see. And it's one of those things that I know I have because I know that it comes up on it comes up in the type, in mixed media.
Yeah.
So it's like, but it's like, where have I put all these maps that I've purchased? Where are they?
Yep. Let's see. Maps. Map or maps?
That makes me think of. Do you guys have Dora the Explorer over there?
Yep, we do.
The map. Where's the map? Where's the map?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we definitely have. Let's see if we can
I
have
think
a
she's
map.
changed since my son was young.
Yeah, they have. I got so mad when looking to since my daughter she's 19 and our youngest is 11. So I remember the transition there. That they changed her appearance, like it made her look totally different.
Why do they have to change stuff? Why? Ruins everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to pull a Mrs. Gigi and make a map.
I'm thinking that I'm going to print out a map. Just because I found one. Hopefully it will work. Just adding it in somehow. 7 more people. Ooh, Heather says you need 7 more people.
Oh, hi, Nightbot. Marty's sitting on Heather, making Heather scream. Y'all behave yourself. Y'all behave yourself in the channel. No sitting on each other.
Oh, we don't want that.
Heather's not been feeling well. Wait until she's at least feeling well. Let me see if I got a map from here somewhere. Look at that squirrel.
Oh, cute. Oh, there is a lot of cute pictures there in those pages.
Yeah, are you seeing what I'm looking? Are you looking? There you are. I don't know what's in here. Oh, look, there's a map of Portugal. Do I need a Portugal map on there? Maybe. This is only week 2.
Yeah, I know. It is going to, I don't even know. It's going to be a disaster in the end.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown. Jill came tumbling after. Up Jack got and home did trot as fast as he could caper and went to bed to mend his head with vinegar and brown paper. There you go.
Oh.
There's your
nursery
ride for the day. Now, if somebody says, "Did you hear a nursery rhyme today?" You can say, "As a matter of fact, I did." That was for the Jack and Jill is Heather and Marty. I think Marty is the one that pushed Heather down the hill, is what I'm thinking. Throwing stuff.
Oh wow! I just I get amazed by
Are you
looking at
kidding?
things.
What's your what? Oh, I thought yours said Portugal too. I was like, are we cutting out the same country?
No,
That would be
this
crazy.
is Sweden. This is
Oh,
Sweden, and then it's Norway. All of this was Sweden at one time. But that is Finland, Sweden here, and then Norway. And
and
then
then
actually, when looking like that, this tiny little thing here is Denmark,
wow.
where Lena, Miss Linux. I don't know if you know her.
The name
Uh,
sounds familiar, but I don't know if she comes in
she's
here.
from Denmark, and I gotta like
Look at how
seriously,
little Denmark is.
Denmark is tiny.
Oh wow! And they have the coolest clothes. Do they still dress in those cute little outfits that you see on TV? Like
I
the
don't.
those little overalls, the little thing that anytime I think of Denmark, that's what I think is those girls in those little.
Yeah,
Isn't it
but
Denmark that wear
yeah,
those?
we have those too.
Oh,
But so
okay,
I'm thinking that that is like a Nordic thing or something. I
okay,
don't
that makes sense. Okay,
know.
there you go. I just So what kind? So it was Sweden. When did you guys lose all that countryside?
Yeah, it was like back in the day, like serious. But we were, when looking this it is kind of straight. But
Where's
when looking,
Germany at on that
yeah,
map?
it is. This is just Sweden, but I'm going to take it like this
You
for
know
you.
me. I like to learn this stuff.
Yeah, so here is Norway,
Uh huh.
Sweden, Finland, and all of this was Sweden at one point. Like all of this.
Uh huh.
Down here, and further down, like here, is Germany.
So the Sound of Music. You know the movie Sound of Music, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all the area that it was taken in place, right? Because the German troops, is that what it's all about? Is the
Yeah.
German troops coming in? Is that correct or
The
no?
Sound of Music was from Austria, but that is further
Oh,
down, like a little bit further. So here
the
is like
opposite.
Germany,
Okay.
and it is like a little bit further. But we have Germany, and then Switzerland, Austria, and a bunch of other small little
Oh, I
countries.
thought Switzerland was above you.
No, above me is Greenland.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so Greenland is here, and then the on the other side, because when I go to the US, in thinking about the globe, we go like that, like that.
Oh.
So Greenland is up here, and then you are on the other side, kind of.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So you go over like the North Pole, the
Yeah, no,
Arctic.
like on the side of the North Pole,
Yeah.
kind of.
Huh. There you go, guys. Geometry lesson.
Mhm.
I'll ask you again next week because I won't remember. I'll be like, isn't Switzerland above you? And you'll be like, no, Rebecca, no.
Let's take it one more round. Like,
Let me get the map out. You'll have a little handy map and sit next to you soon.
yeah. I actually wish I had one. Sometimes I'm like, um, I don't know. I love to have like all kinds of information about different countries.
Mm-hmm.
It is always fun to learn new things.
I love to learn new things about other countries. It fascinates me because honestly, Mrs. Gigi, I say this so much in my life, especially with Shannon being military. Americans are so spoiled. We are so blinded and don't see how the other part of the world lives, and what we have that is just
Mhm.
taken for granted. So many Americans, not all Americans, but most Americans take most everything for granted and don't realize. Even I take things for granted and don't realize I am. Um,
No.
so it's just as I love to learn about the different countries and laws and rules and
Mhm.
Portugal. I'm using a Portugal map.
Yeah, with
Oh,
the law thing, I know my cousin, she studied law on university and became a lawyer here in Sweden, and then a couple like a year after or something, or maybe a year and a half, when she was finished everything and got a job and things, and then she decided, oh, this is boring. I want to go to England, and then
Oh,
she started the law degree there.
oh,
So she started it all over again, but with of course, the English laws.
yeah, right. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I can just imagine because just here, state to state are so different in our, in
Yeah,
America.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You had the federal laws, but then you have our state laws.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't know, but
we
I'm
don't really
saying
have it.
Portugal on the map is right in the center of the paper. So if you look at a map, guys, it's right there if you're looking for Portugal. And they do a lot of textiles, but I don't know how old this book is. This book is probably from the 70s.
Oh, looking good.
There you go.
So the last one
No,
for
already?
today. Yep. The last one for today. Let's see what that one is.
Can somebody read
42.
14, please? 42.
42 says texture of some sort.
Oh, I love texture. I even have some texture paste over here.
And if you want to like follow along, of course you can use this 6 prompts for your weekly project if you like. But we are.
Is it set that they have to be a sub? I don't know if I have that set. Is it set?
Yeah, it is.
For...
I
Oh,
think
you
I
know
saw
what?
it.
You know what? Nightbot might be selling you that you have to be sub for a minute, but I'm not on Facebook and I forgot to turn it off. So I don't have it set so that he has to be a. That's what's going. That's why it says that. Sorry about that. Boy, that's confusing. I forgot to turn Nightbot off. My bad.
I think it was. I read something like up above about you have to be a member for at least a minute.
Yeah, that's not. I don't have it set to be on this stream. I only have that set when I stream from YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Let me go to Nightbot and turn that off real quick. I forgot that he was set to do that. That can be confusing. That's why I do it. I do it so that everybody can be confused.
Yeah.
All right, that won't come up anymore. Nightbot said it. Well, Nightbot's a big fibber. Fibber, pants on fire. Okay. Texture, guys. Texture can be anything. Just so that you know, texture can be. I like these. These are texture because you can feel them. Smooth is texture.
And I'm thinking really hard right now because
I know. I see the smoke all the way over here. I think this literally will end up being a piece that I cut up and I mail out. I think.
Ooh,
it's looking cray cray. I mean, we do have another 2 weeks to work on it, but right now.
Yeah, you could start all over again if you get any color or paint or anything, like just paint all over it. Let's see, I'm looking at something here, but I'm not sure.
You guys hear that? That's texture. This, when I got this secondhand, and this, guys, was like almost a rock. And I added water to it and mixed it. And the next day added water to it and mixed it. And look at there, I saved it. recycled it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if it would work, and it did. Just added some water to it.
Let's see. Can we just add a little bit of this, maybe?
Did you say you're adding fish oil? What?
No, this, like, I think is it like gauze? I think it is.
Oh, yeah.
When I realized that I've started to look different at everything in my household since, making all these kinds of things. Like, what is that? Ooh, what is that? Oh, maybe
Hi,
I can.
Becky. Yeah. Isn't that great?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to show you. I got more of the thing. Let's see, in the package that I got from you.
Oh, yeah.
I got a really nice looking. This is not that piece, but it's the same. This, like, it is really
Did I lose you?
textury. This is like from. It was wrapped in.
I lost you for a second. Oh, yeah. Did I send that?
No, because of the box getting all smashed, they had like this wrapped in it and another box.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
so, but
I had some of that at one time. Isn't that neat?
Yeah, I really like it a lot.
Yeah, I thought maybe because I remember I had some of that at one time and I used it as texture. It's neat. I think I got it wrapped around like a glass or something. Like I ordered a mug. I think a mug, and it came wrapped in that. That was like the perfect one to end on because this texture is going to have to dry for me. So. Can't believe we did 6 already.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
So we had stamp, drips, triangle, doodle, map, and texture.
Seems like we did a lot more last week with 6 prompts than we did this. Maybe last week though we had the whole page, so we were looking at it as a big picture, and this time it's oh well, now it's all covered. Now we got to fit everything on there. What is going to be ready for Halloween? What did she say? I got so much done before I started watching YouTube and watching it popped. Let me scroll up here. Watching all my friends live. I don't think I've dusted in 2 months. She'll be ready for Halloween. All her cobwebs. On the webs. Well, my mother has, I don't even know how tall, 15-foot ceilings. She has really tall ceilings, and she can't reach. And that's what she always says. She always will be like, those are just for next Halloween.
Oh.
She can't reach, they're so high up there. She can't reach them. Even with a broom, it's too high for her to reach her ceilings. She has real old tin ceilings. In the living room, there's still tin ceilings. In the one bedroom up in the upstairs is still the old tin ceilings. Like nowadays, people are paying thousands of dollars to have in their house. My mother has these in her house.
Ooh, yeah.
My dad, I can remember as a kid, my dad took them all down and probably did the worst thing in the world for all of us, but he took them out in the backyard, built a big barn fire, and burnt all the paint off. And that was all, I'm sure, lead paint.
Yeah.
But he burnt all the paint off and sanded them down, I remember. And then he put them all back up.
Oh, wow.
Kind of cool. So I put texture paste down here to make some texture. You can't even see my drips, really. They're there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they'd be more dominant, but they sucked into this mixed media paper, I guess. But this is waxy crayon. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised you're looking at how that sucked in. I didn't think that would do that. So that's interesting. That's the one that's like why I like this kind of thing too, is you get to learn what product and how the product reacts. Like I would
Yeah.
have never guessed that this would have reacted this way, these inks, because there's 3 different inks there.
Yeah, it is looking really cool. I kind of see like a landscape type thing with you know, like a mountain in the background and a big rock.
Your imagination is really good because I don't see anything yet.
Yeah, with the heart stamp there, like the I don't know if no the with the face
Oh, uh-huh.
that
Oh,
one, that
okay.
whole thing is a big rock.
Yeah, okay.
And then like up at the red heart, like behind the red heart, there is like a mountain there in the background.
Oh, like through there?
Yeah, no, behind the heart,
Okay, you
behind
got
the
me.
red heart.
Okay.
Yeah, it is like yeah.
Okay, I'll believe you.
It is there, I
That's the great
promise.
thing about art is we get to see what we want. Hey, there's Miss Beth. She decided to wake up.
Oh, good morning. I have
Maybe.
so
She might
many.
still be sleeping. She might just be what is it? She's dream typing.
Yeah.
I've done it. I've done it.
Are we going to work on our book? I would say
Yep,
our book now
it
in
is.
Hebbe.
Yeah,
Because
sure. Our book.
I'm only working in it with you, so you
Yep, me
know.
too. Beth said no. Don't you tell me no. Somebody pick us a number, 1 through 365, and try not to pick one of these numbers we already did. Oh, Joe got you up? Joe's come in and said, get up. Get her up.
And I
1
have
through
all. I don't.
365.
I haven't looked at some of the. I saw the Carol's live hop video, but I have.
65 is taken. We need another one. Good morning. Good morning, Melissa.
Oh, good morning. Good morning.
Melissa, you just missed all the prompts, honey. Honey bunny. 66. 66 is not.
Let's see. What does that? Oh.
Ooh, fun. Says, fill the squares with different marks. So it's pretty much Zen doodling.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys can do this. You just make yourself a little square and start filling them in. So you can do this along with us. You don't have to have the book. Mrs. Gigi and I, we've been working on. Has it been about a year, Mrs. Gigi? Have we been doing this? I don't even know when we started. We should probably celebrate that year.
I think it was, yeah, probably a year, because I know that I got this one right. Yeah, probably like exactly a year, and then I started out using it on my channel first for like a couple of weeks.
1/15/21 is when I did this. Did you do that one with us? 157.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
57. You're going the wrong.
Oh, yeah.
No, not 57. There it is. Yeah. So on the 15th, did you do it?
Yeah.
So it's been about a year we've been doing. We should have celebrated. What's today's date? Maybe today's the 14th. We're celebrating. It's been party here.
Oh, yeah, it might actually have been like the first one. I don't know.
I think I did it like a week because I did my t-shirt before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, what's going on? There you go. Did you do it on the 5th?
No, I did it like
yeah
in February. So
yeah, I think I did that.
separate.
think I had it for maybe a week, and then we started doing it together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sticking to it.
Oh,
Oh, happy anniversary.
oh, did you felt a dog last night?
What kind of dog did Beth do? It was a little dog. What kind of dog, Beth? It turned out cute.
Oh, was that the black and white one? I saw a picture on them.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, he was cute.
I finished my uh, Starry Night
Oh,
cape, and I put some hair on her, and she's doing a pirouette. So I
oh
can't see
wow.
much. And then I started this girl while she did our dog. I started this girl.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
No, I'm waiting for more colors because when I bought the felting things, they had like a starter kit for Christmas, so it was red, white, green, brown.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was meant to like, oh, starter kit for a gnome or something like. But I wanted to have some more colors, so I'm waiting on package.
Hi, Dana. She's feeling a little bit better. We're not out of the woods yet. Boston Terrier,
Ooh.
Beth did. Boston Terrier.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm a little bit sad sometimes that I'm not able to join in the lives with you, Beth. Like I do like come on and say like hi and good night, but
Mhm.
it is like literally midnight when it starts.
Gosh darn it, having our body needing sleep.
Mm-hmm. It is one of those things. I do like this book because you don't really need to think too much.
No.
It's just read and do kind of thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's the book. The other book stumped me the other day. I just could not think of what to do, and I didn't want to skip it, because I'm not the only one doing that book. I'm doing it with the whole group, but it was just like I was dumbfounded. I didn't know what to do, so I made it was all these people running, and I couldn't think what to make them run into. You had to like make a photo, make a picture of what they were running to. And I just was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I just could not
Mm-hmm.
think of anything. So I made them run to CatCon, like
Oh,
a Comic Con,
yeah,
but
yeah.
a CatCon, which they actually do have a CatCon here in Austin.
Oh,
I
they
was reg-
do.
yes, I was registered to go the year COVID hit. It was in 2020.
Ah,
Yeah, 20. It was in 2020 was the year I think it had gone on other years, but that was the first year I found out about it. And,
uh-huh.
and they have all kind of cat vendors there, and you can learn about cat. They do conference rooms where you can go and sit in a conference room and learn about different cat stuff. I don't know. I was just going to look at the cats and stuff. You can take
Mm-hmm.
your cat.
Oh. So-
Yay, Melissa got her book. Yay,
Oh,
now she can work in the book. That's good, Melissa.
really, really good. Yeah, I'm reading your comment now, Beth, about my streams being strange hours to you too. That's
Yeah.
a little sad, but that is unfortunately how it is because of this stupid time zone thing.
Mhm.
I'm thinking about the cat con. I know they have like something for dogs here, but I'm not quite sure about if it is, a similar thing for cats.
That'd be worth a trip to Sweden.
So let's see what type of. I'm just going like this, swirly.
We did them in the woods with a path. And maybe they're running from a bear. A bear was chasing them. Wow. Not the kind you drink.
Yeah, it could really be anything. Yeah, I do like. I've seen them on Pinterest. A picture that is kind of half done, and then you have to like add things to it. I don't know if you have seen that, or if
Yeah.
like just a stroke. Like,
Yeah.
what do you see here? And then you have
Yeah.
to like add things to it.
I think I've done one or two of those in my group.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I've found, I think I found them like on Pinterest or something like that, and then put them
Mm-hmm.
on there. People can, do it on their phone and then post it.
Hmm. It becomes a little bit like mindfulness type thing here. I feel when doing this.
You have any plans for the weekend?
No, not really. Now, when everyone is like kind of up and running again, we take it a little bit slow
Hmm.
in a way. Almost everyone, you know. Anyway. Page 300 in the new book, Heather. Ooh. What did you say was 300 and up? Was that like on your channel?
Beth's channel last night we did that.
Ah, okay. Hmm. I love the thing with like a picture like that, or like prompts to look at all our creations, and it's really fun to have the difference in how people like interpret the prompts.
Yeah, so do I. Just like what, looking at, you looking at my picture and saying you see the mountains and such. I love that too, because I love how other people through their eyes what they see instead of just through your own. Working in these little squares. I'm needing to think a lot here. That's supposed to be
Yeah,
fun.
I feel it too. Like, what am I going to do?
Hi, Trish.
Oh, hello.
See, that was This was when we were doing when I was doing the calligraphy. You can see the one pen, this whatever marker this was, it leaked through. People have asked, what can we use? Can we use watercolor? Can we use? It's almost just a trial and error what will go through the page and what won't.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. I'm just going to move down to these.
Like I'm going to look into this one. No, it's actually just a tiny. This is a fine line. It's a bit. Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, camera. I don't
It's
know what
catching
to
that 14.
do.
There we go.
Stabilo fine liner 0.88. It is, and it's kind of maybe just a tiny bit on these, like really black spots here, but it's working. So. Thinking about what do I want to do next. There are quite a lot of squares here on this page.
We're working it. Yeah, we're in this book. We work in a different book than this is the book. Mrs. Gigi and I have been working on this book for over a year. What are you doing, Jug?
I have been thinking about asking you, but how is it with his paw or with his, he had a little.
Yeah, his leg. He's back to normal. Back to normal.
What is always good.
He went last Tuesday. He went to the vet and got his yearly shots.
Mm-hmm.
Vet said he looks good. Yeah, so he's doing just fine. He eats too much, but he really doesn't. I think it's just he's gotten lazy because he gets the same thing. My boxer, I could leave food out. We just would fill whenever the food looked empty, you put more food in it, whatever. But I have to feed, like he has to be on a regiment because he would probably eat through the whole bag.
It's like that with Teddy too. He actually eats whatever he gets hold of. Like,
there he is. There you are, huh? Come here. Why do you do that? I don't want your bum. Come here. There you are.
I don't want to be in frame, Mom.
Yeah, it's like he knows. I don't understand. Go over your face. There you go. Yeah, say hi to everybody.
Oh, hello. Oh, he's so cute.
Yesterday, I met my new neighbor, and excuse me, I'm sorry. He ran over to him and threw his ball at him. I was like, well, all right. Made the neighbor play with him, huh? Met a new friend.
Yeah,
you never know. Let too many people know that he's that friendly, or they'll just come right into our house with him. Don't worry about that. That's Jug. He won't bother you. Mm-hmm. Just go into the house and take what you want.
Mm-hmm.
No, Jug, you're supposed to be protecting my house.
Yeah. I remember having a neighbor dog like that when I grew up. I was, they actually had like retired police dogs first. So, they didn't do anything. They just lay there like, you could do literally everything. Like me, when I was like 6, 7, 8 years old, I could do whatever with those dogs, and they didn't react.
Yeah.
So, and then they got a little. I don't remember the breed. Like the police dog. I think it was like German Shepherds.
That's what they use here a lot.
Yeah. And then they got another dog, and that dog. Oh, seriously, I have bad memories from it because I was so used to, being able to do whatever with the other dogs. And
Yeah.
then, like me, when being a small child, I didn't really realize you couldn't do that without a dog. So, oh, bad memories.
Oh. Yeah, the police dogs, that's Shannon's mom was a canine officer, uh handler. Guess she
Hmm.
wasn't the
Hmm.
canine but so when she retired, her dog was ready to retire. So they let her, she got to keep the dog. And I can't even now. I just had the name in my mind, but so anyways, I got to meet him, and yeah, he was so laid back. He got ice cream every night. She gave him ice cream, a little. She had these little like those kid cup ice creams. Do you guys
Hmm.
have those? They're
Hmm.
like about
Yeah.
that size. Yeah, that's what he would get each night. She would buy
Oh.
those in big bags, and he would get one of
Hmm.
those every night at 9 o'clock. He knew.
Hmm.
Mhm. I think that was her second dog, her second canine dog.
Hmm.
While she worked, and they were both German shepherds.
Yeah, I remember those, and they were so, you could see in their eyes like that. Oh, they were so sweet.
But don't
But
run from a
then,
cop.
yeah, but you could kind of see because we when when the neighbors were away, we had to like take care of the dogs sometimes for a couple of days or so.
Hmm.
But they knew us, they knew my parents and me, and everything. But when they saw like a stranger that they didn't know, you could see like they reacted like, is this a burglar or something, so you could see like there was a tiny bit of police kind of thing in them.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a cousin that won a big lawsuit for getting bit in the face by a dog that was supposed to be friendly. Hmm.
Mhm.
All dogs will bite. I don't care what
Yeah,
the owner says. Jug will bite. All dogs will bite. You put them in a position where all dogs could. Yep.
yeah,
The nicest little sweetest dog in the world. You think your dog won't bite? Shame on you as an owner. Because I
yeah,
think they're all, no matter what we think, they're still an animal.
yeah, true.
Because you don't know if they're in pain or if you startled them. That's what happened to my cousin. She startled him. She was little. I was young. I was probably in my early teens when it happened. And she was probably 4, 5, and
Hmm.
all her lips and everything. And she got a big settlement. And then and it was all put in escrow though. So when she turned 18, she could get the money. She could have the surgery because the doctors, the lawyer, they came out that there's no sense in having the surgery now because her face is going to grow so much and change so much. So
Hmm.
they, of course, fixed it. She didn't look horrible or anything. She's an adorable girl. And but when she turned 18, she decided she didn't want to have reconstruction surgery because she just has that. And now that she grew up, her face grew, and so she doesn't really have much of a scar. And
Hmm.
but she ended up, when she turned 18, she bought her house and she bought a brand new vehicle. That's what she used that money for. So she started off on the right foot. I think it was a pretty smart idea. I wish she wouldn't have got the vehicle. The house, I think though, she was 18 years old and didn't have a house payment, and they still live in that
Hmm.
house. Her and her husband, and their kid. And
Hmm.
so I think she made, she wasn't wanting to be a model. So I think I think she made a pretty good decision on the use of the money, because it
Hmm.
wasn't like she was disfigured. Maybe if she was, really disfigured, but they were able to, because she was so young, I think they did 3 surgeries on her. They were able to make her, her lips and everything, so that when I
Oh,
guess it
yeah.
grew, because that's where it got her. It got her right on her nose, and her lips, like that whole
Uh-huh.
snout,
Yeah.
Heather says, shoot, I will bite if I need to, and I didn't get a rabies shot. Watch out.
Oh. Yeah, you never know.
Gosh, thinking back, it's like, oh my gosh, that cousin's like in her mid to late 30s.
Oh,
No,
I
actually,
remember her as a
I think she
child.
turns 40 this year. Now that I think about it, because my sister turned 40 last year, and I think they are like, they graduated the same year, or like really like maybe my sister's a bit older, so maybe they graduated, but because they're closer in age, they're like the same age.
It's things like that that you realize that, oh, I'm getting old too.
I know. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. Yep. That's so funny because, yep, I do that all the time when I realize my sister's now 40. It's like, what? And that my mom is like knocking on 70. And my grandma, she just turned 90 on Tuesday, Wednesday.
Did I draw some trees, Vanessa? Oh, that is interesting.
You're going to draw some trees?
I don't know. It wasn't meant to be trees, but apparently it is. Yet again, what you see and I don't.
Yeah. Didn't we just talk about that?
I see faces sometimes, like wherever I am, like I see faces. I don't know. Are you?
You might need to talk to a doctor about that one.
Yeah, like there's something really strange about it. Yeah, but we're looking in a picture, like, isn't there a face there?
I have a friend that finds hearts and everything. Like she'll be walking and all of a sudden she'll send a picture and it's a picture of a rock that looks like a heart. Or she'll be driving down the road and she'll take a picture and there's like on her face, she posts them on Facebook all the time, but like she'll be sitting at a red light and look over at a car next to her and there's dust on the car or dirt on the car that looks like a heart and she takes a picture of it. So she like sees, there is actually a word for that where you like see something like that in certain objects. But she always sees some hearts. And I was, I can't remember what it was. I think it was some sort of food object that I looked down and I seen a heart and I was like, oh, and I took a picture and I sent it to her on her messenger. And I was like, look what I just seen. I thought I'd seen this heart.
I'm actually a member in a group on Facebook that there are so many strange looking, I just need to show you. It was a cute picture the other day. Somewhere on Facebook, I would say, because I'm not sure if it was that group. But he is so cute, this puppy. It is a puppy. Look at him.
Oh yeah, looking through the fence.
Yeah, he's looking through the
and then I don't know if it was set up or not, but it's perfect. Yes. That's adorable. I love it.
It's called hallucination. Yeah, it might be hallucinations, Vanessa.
Heather always sees things in clouds. I love doing the whole sitting in the clouds. Oh, Candy sees faces and things all the time.
Oh, I know it is a thing because there is a Facebook where I'm a member in, and it is thousands of people sending in pictures, and there's a lot of fun things
Hey,
to
I
look
kept
at.
seeing a face in my picture, although there was a face there because it's a stamp. But
Hmm.
that shows you how my brain is not that creative. It's like, Rebecca, that is a face.
Hmm. Yeah, it is kind of strange, though. I'm thinking about the mind is kind of, I don't know, it sees things,
Mm-hmm.
um, like for you familiar things, like that could
I
be different in for everyone.
I am I am not commenting on this on Rebecca. What did I say? I don't even paranoia is another name for it. Oh, you're back. Got the daughter. Pareidolia. Oh, not paranoia. Pareidolia is another name for. Oh, okay. That must be what I was talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
There are faces in my ceramic tiles in my laundry room. That's kind of scary. I scared myself sitting in my living room yesterday that I was just sitting there and I was watching TV and I kept feeling like somebody was staring at me. Everybody I
Oh
know
yeah.
you
Hmm.
and I turn, of course, and you want to catch them staring at you, right? So you turn really fast. Well, I turned really fast and I have yes, my Christmas stuff is still out. Don't make fun of me and don't judge me. I was actually thinking about leaving my Christmas tree up all year. I just love it so much, but we're going to take it down this weekend. But
Hmm.
back to what I was saying. I turned really fast to scare the person that was sitting, I didn't know who it was. I don't know. I don't, it just freaked me out that I felt like it was, and here
Hmm.
it was a stocking that has a picture of Santa Claus on it. So when I turned,
Oh.
that must have been what I was feeling was looking at me was the picture. Well, it scared me so much. I almost fell out of my chair because I jumped so high.
Oh
I scared
wow.
myself so bad. And I screamed. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that is, oh yeah, that is
Yeah,
scary.
so that needs to be put away because it scared me too much. The stocking is a little much. The tree, I was thinking about leaving it up and doing the whole, decorating it different seasons,
Yeah,
but
throughout the year.
yeah, it needs to just get put away. I'm probably just being lazy,
I'm
but it
actually
does look
going to
so
look
pretty.
into. We have. I need to look into that because we have like a little tradition in Sweden that you're supposed to take the. Yeah, it was yesterday. It is 20 days past Christmas. It
Mhm.
was yesterday, and that is like a mini celebration of that you have to take all the Christmas things down the tree. And as I remember it as a child, we had like, candy canes in the tree, we had popcorn and things in the tree.
Yeah,
And then you took it down on 20 days past Christmas, which
yeah.
for this year it was yesterday, and had a little celebration kind of thing.
Well, see, I'm
So,
not late. There we
yeah,
go. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. I'm not late. I'll just do it today. I'm doing the Swedish tradition. Guy,
I
come
don't
on.
know.
Don't judge me. I'm
I don't know.
Swedish.
It is called, let's see if there is something like, it is a Swedish tradition called Saint Knut's Day.
Okay.
Yeah, but it is like, we celebrate for the new year. I don't really know exactly
It's
why we do
celebrating.
it, but
Clean up your house. Get all that Christmas stuff out.
yeah.
That's what it's celebrating. Stop selling. Stop. Time to get to the real world.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't exactly know what it is for, but I know that it is a thing here. So it is. It was yesterday, which means that most of the Swedish like families do the cleanup this weekend. So no, you're
Which,
not
if you had a
late.
live tree sitting in your house, I can see where this would be I love live trees, but it's just so hard to clean up. after them, you know, and it was Shannon working such crazy weird hours, and I can't really do it. I guess Gatton could if I'd make him. But yeah, we just decided to get the artificial tree. Now, I miss the real tree. I miss the smell. I miss the feeling. Now, I mean, I do.
I'm allergic, so we have a plastic tree, but it is not quite the same thing. It is like,
I'm not gonna, since this is here, I don't think anyone will hold it against me that I didn't do that line of ones, but there's my.
Yeah, that won't show as much, so.
Yeah.
I'm doing the last one now.
No hurry.
A bunch of flowers.
Ooh, oh, I didn't even think of flowers. That would have been a good one. 22, I can't believe it. 60s.
I just haven't really thought about it yet. 2022.
For whatever reason, people like the 60s and 70s. We've done almost every 60 and 70. That's pretty weird that unless we take the same person, that same person is just picking numbers.
Let's see.
I'm going to send you something on Instagram. Okay.
Yes,
you're talking to me, I'm thinking, right? Not you, Mrs. Gigi. I did mine with Prism color pencils. Ooh, pretty. There it is. What are we looking at? Now, if this is something that's going to scare me, I'm going to be really mad. She sent me a picture of deodorant.
Okay.
What are we looking at here, Miss Kristen? Let me make
look carefully. She says look carefully.
Look carefully. What are we looking if there's like a ghost or something in this picture, I'm gonna be really mad. Look carefully. What am I looking for? Do I need maybe I need more lighting? Hold on, I'm gonna Nope. How do I get my screen's dirty. I can't see anything. Look carefully. Am I looking at the are you the one that said you see something on the floor?
It's a wall across my room, she says.
It's a wall across my room. This here? Are we looking at your are we looking at that pretty wallpaper?
On the wall.
On the wall, there's something. Okay, I'm looking. There's I'm looking at fingerprints. I can't remember how do I do my brightness? No.
What do we?
How do I do brightness?
It looks like my dog. Is there a dog thing?
Oh, there's a dog there. Okay, hold on. Look closely, and there's a dog in this picture. So zoom in. Okay. Oh, right down here. All I see is.
What are you opening up?
I gotta clean it. Hold on. I can't see a darn thing. It's too dirty. Okay, let's try again. All right, you're going to have to tell me because my old eyes are not seeing a darn thing. Where am I? All I see is a blue rug, some deodorant, a wall. Is there eyes there?
It's on the wall. Like on the wall itself.
It's on the wall. I'm going to find it. Okay, people.
There is something hidden down there.
We're gonna find it. Oh, did we get another page?
Yeah, 322. This one.
Okay, 322. won't you stay enlarged? Okay, on the wall. Give me a second. I'm gonna look here and see, because she's gonna be like, ha ha ha, there's nothing. You just spent an hour looking and there's nothing. Yeah, I don't see nothing. On the wall, yeah. No, Vanessa, this is my game. You can't see it.
See, please send me the picture.
Vanessa wants to try to find it too. Are you looking?
I am, but I'm like, no. Stop, she says.
Zoom in. Okay, stop. Okay, I'm stopped. There we go. Zoom in. Well, it won't let me necessarily. Let me save it to my phone. Then I can zoom in. Oh, will it not let me save it to my phone? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Nope. Nope. More. Forward save. All right. Now I'm going to go to my pictures. Now I'll be able to really zoom in. Now I'm in control. Okay. So here it is. Here it is. Okay. Here we go. Vanessa, she's crazy. Oh, I see it right when you showed the picture. What?
You know, there is nothing.
Am I trying too hard?
I see nothing. Sorry.
I know. I gotta zoom in. Big light. Thanks. Now everyone's sending me pictures. Oh wait. Let me see what Melissa. Let's see here. Heather has. What? Oh, it is Jesus on your porch. Look.
Yep. Wow.
He came to visit you this morning on your porch.
Wow.
I know, Drew. I'm so excited. We were just talking about that earlier. I got up to 7. Okay, so wait. Okay, so wait a second. Hey, there's a Branson or whatever. He looks like Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that his name? Is that his name, Branson? I can't think what his name. Okay, on the floor. She said, not on the top of the wall, bottom of the wall. What am I looking at? That's down here. Okay, what do y'all got? I see. Am I supposed to see the? I see the plug. Or the outlet.
You know, I don't see anything in that.
I know. Great. Y'all are Russell Brand. Thank you. Yeah, Marty, that's him. Doesn't he look like Jesus? Especially like with his hair grown the way he has it right now. I'm like, wow, that's what us white people think of Jesus looks like. And that's not at all what we think that he looks like. Or would look like, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But for whatever reason, that's how they have him painted. Near the outlet. Near the outlet. Am I zoomed in? Can you see it right there? Can you see it near the outlet?
Nothing.
To the right of the outlet.
There are like shadows, of course, but you know.
And to the left of the outlet. Wait, outlet's right there. Let me send it. Stop. She's like, Rebecca, you. To left of the outlet. Okay, all right. What if I knew what I was looking at? Vanessa's seen it. She must have younger eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Marty says I seen it. Well, do you all know what it is? Did she say what it? I posted.
Let's see. I saw when you first brought it up. That is so strange.
I mean, I see my red light. My live chat is burnt into my phone. I need a new phone. I watch so much so many streams. I feel nuts And now she's
Yeah.
gonna send it to me, and I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, it's right there.
It's a dog, Heather says.
It's a dog?
Yeah.
There ain't no dog on this paper.
and
Y'all
you know when
are nuts. All of you that see this dog on this
y'all
paper, there is no dog. You're crazy. Those are fingerprints.
literally, yeah, I
You're
don't know.
crazy, right, Mrs. Gigi? All y'all need to go talk to somebody. Call me after the show. I'm a professional on YouTube. All right. 322.
Oh,
Y'all are just saying you see it just to make me feel like I'm crazy. Heather's seen it. Sure.
and that's the thing, you know, some of us see it, but some of us don't. You know.
Let's see what she has to say now. I think I heard it come in.
You're looking too hard, Marty says. Like, okay.
I'm looking too hard? Well, I gotta look. All right, what's it say? It says, today, try drawing with a line and wash. What's a line and wash? This time, create your wash first by roughly painting an object in watercolor. Then use a fine liner pen or sharp color. Oh, okay, so you paint it and then you draw it.
I have no clue. And the funny thing is, with the translation in Swedish here, it's totally wrong. So I don't understand what.
Oh, well, what do you think it says? What do you think it says?
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of creating something, and then I'm thinking about outlining it, and yeah.
I think that's what it means. Yeah, you like paint something first with the colors, and then you go in and you use a pen to kind of give it the details. Okay, I'm still over here. Well, I see a lady's dress in that one. That one's easy.
Yeah.
Do you see a dress? Now, if you say you see a dog in that picture, I'm going to block you all. Y'all are blocked, and it's just going to be Mrs. Gigi and I on this channel. Y'all are out of here. If any of y'all come to me and say this is a dog, I'm gonna scream really loud. It's a woman's dress, and you can't tell me anything different. All right, watercolors. Let's see. Oh, now she's like, no, next to the dress. Okay, let's see.
Was there something else?
I guess so. Next to the dress. Oh, are you talking about the crazy dog or it's more like I don't know, that thing biting the dress's bum. Doesn't it look like this little thing is, it's a dog.
Yeah.
What's more important to me? The dress.
Yeah.
I seen the dress first. Okay, so wait, you know what I'm gonna do? This is like opposite of the blob things. Oh, and Heather sees a dog and an angel. There's a dog. Okay, all right. Oh, hey, I'm waiting for some explanation. Explanation here. Here, Kristen. You better give me some, because I know the story. Let's see. I don't know what I want to do. I was going to do a tree. That's kind of a cop-out, isn't it?
I don't know. Let's see.
Zoom in on the right of the dress looking. Oh, there's now an angel thingy. Oh, you guys are cray-cray. Let's see here. Zoom in on the right. It's an angel thingy. And what's an angel thing? Oh, like if it's this way, these could be, look at this here. I see it like this could be the angel wings and she's leaned over. See that?
Yeah.
The angel wings and she's leaned over.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know what she's blowing down here. That's how we get bad winds. I don't know, but I do see that one. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a witch on the
And on the other side, let me just draw it a tiny bit here. On the other side, I see something, a cloud like this, something, and then a person or something, looking like this.
What? Yours looks like a frog.
Yeah, but with hands up like this, like a gingerbread man or something.
Like this?
No, on the, if you think like the dress, and then zooming in a little bit on your left, it is like a cloud type thing, and then a gingerbread man with the hand.
Yeah, yeah, Mrs. G, it sure is. Uh-huh. That's exactly what that was.
Not.
After this stream, I'm gonna need a really stiff drink and a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. What am I doing here? I don't know. What's red? What can I do with red? Blue? Blue. How about some, I don't know, some flowers. We're just gonna do some. This is gonna leak through. I just know it. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's just a plain page. I can put a piece of paper on it.
This is, when thinking about the quality of the paper and doing like watercolor or inks and things like that, I wish it would have been like a little bit more quality paper.
Yeah. I do too. I agree.
But then again, the book might be so expensive, so they didn't, have.
Yeah. And I really thought it when I first got it. I was like, "Oh, this will hold color and stuff." But yeah, not as well as I thought it would. After I start working in it. Suppose I could put gesso down, before we do paint, but that's not the point of this book. The point of this book is, to me, is kind of so that you can just kind of work through it. And
yeah, and not really have too much of all the things, just take a pen and do whatever.
yeah.
So this is part of our living room.
We have those? I thought we just had craft rooms.
Wish we had. I'm thinking, when the kids are big enough to live on their own, me and my husband just realized
Is that a hope we can all have that happens?
Yeah. Somewhere in the future there will be, but we have 9 bedrooms in our house.
That just is crazy.
And then, so then we realized, no, we can't live here by ourselves.
That's when you could invite all of your wonderful American friends to come live with you.
Mm-hmm.
You can rent out those 9 rooms to us.
Yeah, it is like we have 9 rooms, and then there is this because this used to be like a 2-family house thing, so there is a little apartment downstairs with a separate entrance and things. So
y'all step off. I'm claiming it first.
It's actually where my husband was isolated during the first thing. Yeah, but because our daughter lives down there, because she's in her own place, but have her clothes if something happens and things.
Yeah.
So,
Is she working outside the home? Your daughter?
no, not right now. But that is because of with COVID and things.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she can't. But usually she does.
Very
So
good. Well, then you're on your way. That she's like, it might happen. It's an inn. I know, right? Well, with Mrs. Gigi's clan, she's got a nice big clan over there. Okay, let's
yeah, really, I
send it, Miss Kristen. You didn't send me the updated one. Oh, Heather. Oh, what is that supposed to be, Heather? That you marked?
Let's see. I don't know. I cannot see what it.
What's for dinner tonight? Oh,
today we are eating hamburgers. Like my husband has made them from scratch. So.
Is he back to normal, your husband?
He is, but he was like a week ahead of us. So.
Yeah, because he was the nice one that brought it to y'all. He shared.
He was. He was
nice.
Yeah. Oh wow, Becky, I haven't thought about that crafting bed and breakfast kind of thing.
I know. She's gonna say, Penny, we can go over together.
Yeah. I bet that was. Oh, it is a dog. She's that's Vanessa's picture, and Heather says it is a dog. Let's see. I think Vanessa sent that one to me too.
There it is.
Yep, I see it. I see the dog.
Is it rearing up? Like, is that the front legs and it's rearing up on the angel? Okay. All right. Okay. I'll accept it. I'll accept it.
Weird people. Like, okay. Beth is wondering about the prompt for the page.
This page? Okay, it says, today, this is what it says in English. Today, try drawing with a line and wash. This time, create your wash first. So I guess a wash is like kind of painting in watercolor. So see how there's like no lines. It's just all watercolor. And then it says, by roughly painting an object in watercolor. Well, there you go. Then use a fine liner, pen, or sharp color pencil to add details and outline. See, and then they added the lines to this. See the difference? So I did watercolor, and now I'm adding line.
Yeah.
I
a little bit strange of a thing, but
I'm not a watercolorer, so I just got my watercolors. Is that your daughter making happy sounds?
Yep, it is.
She's making happy sounds.
Yep. I actually have a sofa right here, right? But then if I make that one, it will all be covered in black.
It's kind of one of those prompts we hope for. And add black, and you just cover the whole thing up.
Mm-hmm. So we'll just outline these. That was already there.
This is my childlike flowers. These are the kind of flowers.
Oh, hello, Brenda. Welcome.
Hi, Brenda D.
I've been doing this. I'm like, seriously, the fine liner, it really gives a special effect. Like,
Heather can tell you this is no joke. I know. Heather sees it. I don't know. Oh, did you send it to me again? Let's see. Yep. Okay, let me see. Here we go. All right, here we go. There's a dog on the wall. Right over here, she said.
Is it the white? Is it the white thingy there? Like, if it is the white spot,
Wait.
I can kind of see it. Like,
wait, I had it. Now it's gone. Because over here wouldn't have been in that last picture. It has to be right in through here. Oh.
including the map, like is it like because I see kind of like a shadow type thing.
It has to be. I don't know. I'm going to have to work on it. Vanessa sees it. Heather sees it.
Mm-hmm. Are we going to make another one, or?
I don't know. Beth and I were having problems yesterday with the connection, and I'm having problems, and I don't know if it was her or me yesterday now. Is anybody else? And Becky can see it. All right. Marty sees it.
Yeah, Becky says that she, it is one of those, like, if you see it, you see it.
I don't know what's going on. What's going on with the connection here? What's going on? Is anybody else? Has anybody else been anywhere where there's been issues with? Hi, Brian, with the internet. Okay. Well, I was wondering if it was me yesterday and not you, but maybe it's the system.
Could be. I sometimes get from StreamYard, like, we had some streaming problems, this and that, and then they have the date and the time, and then, like, according to our system, you were a part of that timeline. Sorry, like, so we will make it better till next time, and then StreamYard gives you, a little explanation on why it happened. So it might be.
Tell me all you know about StreamYard. What do you want to know?
Well, I don't know. StreamYard, they do have a channel on YouTube, so I think they like launches a little live stream type thing with tips and tricks every day or every other day or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at the videos there sometimes if I'm not catching them live because they have all kinds of tips and tricks and when it comes to all kinds of things. But I do wish that YouTube had the option to, have multiple streamers in YouTube Studio.
I actually watched, and there is a way to do it, but you have to do it. You have to all. You're all. It's not directly through YouTube Studio. You have to use a. Like you can have like you can use Zoom.
Yeah.
In Zoom, you can have like 100 people on there and
Mm-hmm.
things like that. I was watching a video because I was wanting to see how we could, use YouTube. I also I have OBS downloaded, which I'm wondering if that's what made my computers crash the other day because my computer's really old. But
Mm-hmm.
I downloaded OBS and I would really like to learn how to because if OBS is more control, that's kind of
Absolutely. Yeah,
you can
absolutely.
do so much with it if you know how to use it. But it definitely takes you need to know. It's not just a startup. It's a because I had it once before and I used it a couple times, but
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of really a pain in the butt. But that was, let me think, 8 years ago.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but right in the start of, yeah, I don't know. With this
You've
bit.
done 20 hours already, Beth.
Oh,
Have
and
you
it
been
is.
streaming? Have you been streaming on it? Not when you're with me. Have you done other streams on it on StreamYard? Because we haven't done 20 hours yet this month. We did maybe 8. You must be streaming with somebody else this month.
But if
And I didn't
she,
know. She said
yeah,
no.
huh?
No. Because you and I have only streamed. Oh, we did do the one. Did we do the other one too? Did we do 3? I can't remember.
Yeah, 20 hours
We've
go
done
quick
3.
if you are like streaming for like 3-4 hours or something.
Well, but what I was thinking is that should give us 4 weeks at least.
Mm-hmm.
Because 4 times 4 is what, 16, 18. And that's 4 hours.
16.
We usually only go 3 hours. So that's weird, Beth. Yeah, I would go and look and see where your hours are being used. Because we try to do like right around 3 hours. But last night we did do more than that. But still, if we've done 2 at 3 hours and 1 at 4 hours, that's not close. Maybe they're just trying to trick you.
Mm-hmm.
Saying, "Oh, you're close, you better," and then how that's just a
Yeah,
sales
they
pitch a
they
lot of
would
places,
they would like you to pay.
yeah,
That's why.
yeah. You've almost used all your time. Meanwhile, you've only used a third of it or something.
Mm-hmm.
Are you needing to go, Mrs. Gigi?
No, not really.
You're doing okay? Good, good, good.
Absolutely, absolutely.
They want me to sub. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Beth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on.
I wouldn't sub just yet. Not unless we really see that maybe we need it, and then maybe we can talk about it. But there's also there's other there's other programs you can use. Like there's that one that I used for a little bit, Melon.
Mm-hmm.
So is
The
it
same
really
thing, but yeah.
is it really convenient to switch over to another one to use a couple of hours? Well, is it really that big of a deal to do one stream a month on a different program? it's not, especially so many of them are so much the same. You know what I mean? Like the melon, and even before I found StreamYard, I used to use.
There are a lot
I
of.
say Streamlab, but that's not the one I use. Maybe it was Streamlab that I used.
Yeah,
But there's
there are a
tons
couple
of
of them out there.
Yeah. StreamYard, just for whatever reason in the crafting community, somebody started using it that was prominent, I think, and it started getting everybody else went and checked it out and seen how easy it was to use, and it is one of the easiest for sure to use.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there are a lot of programs, really.
Because I was wanting to stream, and I didn't have enough people to go live, so I was looking for ways to do it, and then I found out I was like, oh, there's all these other different ways that you can do it.
Yeah, Restream. I've used Restream before.
Yeah, Restream. Brian snuck in there when I was cloud gazing. Hi, Sherry.
Yeah, when thinking about it, it's just a Google away, and then you have like 20 companies, with different features, but practically the same thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I stopped paying for it because I was like, why am I paying for this service? I was not even coming close to using 20 hours, and I was paying for the service, and I wasn't. Now, if they were giving me all kinds of things that I needed for my stream, it would make sense, but I don't stream with somebody else enough. And really, there's a way, we could very easily stream. Beth and I could stream on hers from one of my, from a free service too. If we wanted, we could. There's just ways around that, so that she doesn't, have to pay, and that's something, But that's it's just up to the person on how you want to do that. Especially if it's only if we're only going to be going over 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I quit. I quit paying for it because it just didn't make sense to pay for it.
Yeah, me too. I haven't paid for it for like 6 months or so.
Especially, I can go live on, from YouTube. And then when I go live from my phone, I just use StreamYard. That's so we can alternate channels too. Yeah, for real.
Yep.
We'll figure out something.
Sure.
It's not. I mean, if I was making money on my channel and racking up the money and you know what I mean, that makes sense, and streaming with all kinds of people, or it makes sense. But since I don't do this for that reason at all, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm following you. What you see? You're the boss. You're the boss. This is Gigi's the boss.
Oh, I am the boss. I thought you were talking about Beth here.
Well, Beth's the boss too. Beth's the boss too.
I'm just looking through because I realized when we have worked with this book for a year, but there are so many more things to do.
It's crazy how much there is to do. I mean,
there is so many strange and funny things, really. Let's see. What number was this last thing we did?
322. I just
actually did go through before, like earlier on, like the first days of the year. I went through because I hadn't done any. Let's see, 66 before I. Oh, we're like you said, we have almost done every page through 60 and 70, 70 almost. 70 and 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 70 almost. Do 320. No.
Right next door.
Paint a landscape. Under the. Ooh.
Draw a landscape under the sky. Okay.
See if we can make this work.
Okay, we can do that.
Funny thing about the road is
Oh, look at that. I wasn't even looking up.
yeah, me neither, but you know, it is kind of like, you know, it's
Well, mine's a path. So
no. Let's see.
That's too funny.
I think it's one of those, like, your brain is automatically seeing, you know, a specific thing, and some sort of thing. This to me is also like doodling, even though you're not really doing shapes like, you know, circles and things, but adding like this is definitely doodling to me.
What's the word?
Perspective.
Making it bigger and smaller, and it's a rough one for me. I try, but definitely a.
No, that is not a thing that I like either. And I don't. Maybe I will. Maybe I will just go with a fine liner so it shows a little bit more. I don't know if I'm doing like a typical Swedish landscape type thing with trees. Like up in the northern parts of Sweden.
Do you guys have any snow on the ground?
No, we don't. And that is so strange because it is really cold and windy. Like, you can't even be. The schools are actually warning, all the kids for being outside because it's so cold that they, at least here the kids doesn't want to have mittens and they doesn't want to have, even their jackets on. And when
Hmm.
being that cold that it is, it's dangerous for them to be outside and without those, so they are not letting the kids outside.
Bratty kids.
Mm. And I'm like, it looks, as our kids too, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that cold. But then, like, just for a couple of maybe 3, 4 minutes, I'm like, oh, freezing cold. I can't feel my feet. I'm like, things like that.
We told you. We're
Hmm.
we're supposed to be under a wind advisory, and our nothing out there is even moving. It's so still out there, so I don't know where and what they thought, the was going
Hmm.
on.
That is strange.
Mhm. Yeah, I got like even Alexa had like an announcement on, and I was like, Alexa, announcement, and she was like, there's been a wind advisory in our county, and I'm like, okay, well, it's going to be a cold one, and then I look, and it's supposed to get up to almost 80 today, and it's outside, it's beautiful. There's a few wispy clouds out there.
Well, send some of that here, please.
Send some heat.
Hmm. Yeah, but usually it is cold. It is cold, but the funny thing is with the snow though, because we don't have. Usually we do have snow this time of year, but it's there looking all yellow and brown instead of beautiful green. So it is a little bit sad when looking outside.
That's about normal for us this time of year. Everything turns brown. Usually by August, because it's so dang hot, everything is dead
Hmm.
by the late July, August.
66 today, Beth says. Hmm.
We're going to be warmer than Florida.
Yeah, I was thinking that is kind of cold for Florida, isn't it? But I've been thinking about, with the climate thing, and to me, it is. I'm glad that we have, we have all the 4 seasons.
Mhm.
But then when you're like in the middle of it, like right now in winter time for us,
Mhm.
I kind of wish that it would be like real winter, snowy winter, not that cold, gray. And especially here, we don't have as much daylight this time of year. So that is a little bit sad.
That's what my my mother complains about is if it's going to be winter, be winter. Don't give
Yeah.
us this craziness.
I actually love, snowy winters, being able to be outside skiing or, for the kids with the sledding and things like that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Been looking trees here, but they are there. Seriously, poor trees. 21 degrees, Becky, is that like, that must be Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, 21 is kind of warm, and then realizing, oh, it's hot Fahrenheit.
Yeah, that's below freezing for us.
Yeah. Beth says with 66, it's just a little cold snap. Yeah, it might be. I was looking on a stream earlier today from Australia and then realizing, they were talking about temperatures and the weather because they have summer now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what are they talking about? Like, and then, somehow I, understood that, oh, they have summer there now. I'm like, oh, okay. Didn't realize that at first, but of course, I know that their summertime is now, and they had like spring before, like October, November, something was their spring.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm. God, this is a hill. Forgot that I made it a hill.
oh, okay.
Had to erase I was going to make a pond, but a pond can't be on the side of a hill. That would be silly.
And no, that is a little bit of a thing.
I got a little rabbit. Little white-faced rabbit.
I'm literally, I don't know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Just making something. That is mostly what I'm kind of doodling away and like, oh, it turned out like this. I didn't know. That is most
Mm-hmm.
usually what I do. Making a little pathway. We have saved it too. $30. Ooh.
That guy, he's walking his dog. And he's waving to this guy standing up here on the hill. There's a little rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. He's probably like, wait for me, I'll meet you. But this is a hill, so he can't run over the hill. It says stay off the grass.
Beth, are you thinking about the prompts that we made earlier today? Beth was. If you're wondering about those, where do I have it? We had 6 prompts today. When looking at them, they are kind of similar to each other.
Is it supposed to be a night scene? Me? Not mine. Nope. Just says draw landscape.
It could be, but not really.
Oh, yeah, mine is. Yeah, yeah. No.
No, it is just a scene. Let's see if we can. That turned out a little bit strange.
Oh, she was talking to Melissa. She wasn't even talking to us.
Yeah, I saw something about the prompt, so I thought like she was talking about the prompts that we had earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. It's just... the funny thing, I just realized, I'm like, let me think, as I'm not doing that all the time. like turn on the brain.
Right? Your brain's telling you, I gotta think. Wait a second. I haven't been thinking all this time.
Oh, it is a little bit foggy, just saying.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. I'm thinking that I'm finished, really. Let's see. Starting to get used to writing down 2022.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those, like, it takes a couple of weeks for you to
Yep.
get used to them.
We don't write a lot of checks anymore, so I can remember that was a big thing, is writing that your first month of checks was always dated wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a thing quite, because the last time I saw one was like back in the 70s here or something. I remember my mom and dad had, I wasn't born, but I've seen chicks, but like, yeah, I'm thinking maybe 70s, maybe early
Wow.
80s.
Wow.
Most of the things that we like nowadays, and I would say like maybe 15, even like 20 years, like we don't have cash like
Mm-hmm.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, the government took or I don't even know the thing, but the government took like up on a decision kind of thing that it was meant to be like cashless payment things available in all stores.
Yeah.
So you pay through your bank app most of the time, directly, connected to almost every like big store in Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
So even when you do like, if you're not using your card, you use the payment through the bank, and every bank has the same thing. So you log in with a special ID type thing connected to your security. It's the social security number.
Yeah.
So that is how we kind of pay. So to be totally honest, the last time I had like cash at home, and that is kind of sad because when thinking about, yeah, it's like PayPal, but it's like way more secure. It is. um yeah, but the last time I've been thinking about the kids because they don't really understand the value of money because of
Yeah.
that, because they don't see it. And so I haven't had cash for maybe like 5+ years or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't have cash very often at all. When I travel, even when I travel, I don't end up using it. I end up having all this cash left over, but I do have
Hmm.
it in emergencies,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
if something goes to heck and and all the computers and everything, and we don't have any way to get to our money.
The funny thing about that though is that most like big stores here in Sweden, they don't even take cash.
Yeah.
So if I would have had that, they couldn't take it. So that is, yeah, it has been a thing, adjustment kind of thing for, especially for elders, that they didn't. Hmm. It's a bare spot down here. What am I going to add? Hmm.
Okay. I'm calling mine done.
Yeah, mine is too. I'm thinking like I'm just doing a pathway here down to
Have a great
the
day,
lake.
Marty.
Have a lovely day. And
Happy
I would
weekend.
have said, like, don't forget about the late night streamers
Oh, yes.
today.
Yep. Beth will be on there doing
Yeah.
Mary's
Mm-hmm.
hoppy hop hop hop.
Yeah, that is always so fun.
There we go. So we have, you got to stay on the path. So I made an arrow. And I got my rabbit, and I got this guy waving down here to this guy that's walking his dog on a
Oh,
on a path.
oh, getting all.
Mhm.
Oh, that is really cute.
It's like a park, like not just a,
Mm-hmm.
it's in a state park. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. And all like with distance and everything, like just
I
like,
tried.
hello.
Yeah, right. And he's, hey, Bob. And this is, hey, Frank. And he's like, hey, Frank, you see the rabbit? And Bob's like, yeah. Do you see my dog?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There's my story. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sticking to it. Oh, look
I
at
don't
you.
really have a story.
You don't have a story.
No, I
You have a
don't.
little sign, though, or is that a mailbox? Yeah,
It's a mailbox, just
mailbox.
because we talked about it earlier.
Thanks, Becky.
Bob and Frank. Yep.
Bob and Frank and the rabbit and dog. Bob, I'm gonna put that down so we don't forget. It's the Bob and Frank show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at this and be like, what does that mean, Bob and Frank show?
Yeah. Oh wow.
And I'll be like, who's Bob and who's Frank, man?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm really liking these. The more I look at these flowers, I don't know why. I'm kind of thinking, oh, those would be fun to do with embroidery.
Yeah, and I'm thinking
paint
I want
and
to cut them out and use them for something like a collage type thing.
you better not cut them out of my paste. If they're missing, I'll know you came over here
Yeah,
and put them out of my
yeah.
book.
Hmm.
It's a good dog. Maybe that's why Frank was telling Bob, or Bob was telling Frank about the rabbit. So the dog, because the dog's facing that way. He's facing
Hmm.
that way. So he's already made it past the rabbit. And the arrow says he has to go that way. So he can't turn back around.
Yeah.
The arrow says that way.
Hmm.
There's only some rules, and that's one of the rules. Follow the path.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll go let you go. How long? We made it almost 3 hours today.
Oh,
That's
yep, we
good.
did.
Yeah.
I
So
will
what
be
time
on
is it?
for,
Is it almost 8 o'clock there then?
yep, it
Yep.
is. And I
Yeah.
will be on for a couple of hours tomorrow. I don't know how many hours. I will have one of those video craft and chat things in my group on Facebook.
I was
So,
just gonna ask if that's where it's at. Okay.
yep,
On
it will
Facebook.
be it will be opened from 9 a.m. Eastern, and then maybe like last time, I think it was like 8 or 9 hours or something.
Wow.
So it is like, one of those like come and go as you wish type
Yeah.
things. So you don't have to be there all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Shannon works 12 hours tomorrow and Sunday, so I have to go get my tags for my car. They
Hmm.
contacted me and said they're in, so that's something my son and I are going to do this weekend. Go get my tags for my car, and then I have to take those tags and go to the DMV and be like, I need I need
Oh yeah.
handicap tags. So can I please
Hmm.
trade these tags in for ones I need because the car dealership couldn't get me the handicap tags. And
Oh,
while
they
I'm out,
couldn't.
I might
Mhm.
stop in at the dealership that can do the hand controls on my car and maybe get an appointment for that. Because
Mhm.
I need to go ahead and I just
Yeah.
I want the permanent hand controls in there. I hate to do it because they do have to cut a piece of my car out, so it's not something that they just can put in and then when they take them out, the car is back to normal. No,
Yeah.
they have to
Yeah.
cut a big piece out of the console
Mhm.
thing. So it's like, ugh, can I at least make one payment on it before you cut into it?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but
and
I'm
then I got to
thinking,
get up the nerve to sell my other one or give it away. I've been really, really, really seriously thinking about just finding somebody and donating it to them.
isn't Gatton going to, like, I'm thinking that
I,
he's going to have it.
he has someone, his mama got him a car, so he doesn't need a car. Um,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
my sister decided she went out and she already got a car for her kids. And with the hand controls in it, if I could find somebody that needs hand controls,
Yeah, of course. Yep.
it's just
Mhm.
making me think more and more, especially, it does need a little bit of work. It's not, I mean, it's got 180,000 miles on it. I
Mhm.
mean, it is a Toyota. It's going to last probably until you're probably going to be able to get almost double of that on it. But it does, it has some flaws,
Yeah.
especially with my wheelchair being pulled in and out of it. The ceiling's all dirty, but they'll probably be able to clean that up when I get it.
Mhm.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'm just maybe because I love it so much, I don't want to sell it.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of those the
Yeah.
first car kind of feeling.
And it's not, but it is the first car that I've ever loved. So,
Yeah. Mhm.
I've had many, many, many cars in my life.
Yeah.
I used to buy a new car every 2 years. And
Oh.
so this
Mhm.
is like the first car that I've like, oh my gosh, I love this car. And I never
Well,
want to get rid
special
of it.
bond.
Yes. Yeah. I love it.
Mhm. Oh, yep. Uh, I will probably be at Beth's 7 p.m.
Okay. I'll
Hopefully.
I'll do my best. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Shannon will be home this evening, and I don't know. I probably have to cook dinner, but she is on later, so
Mm-hmm.
6 o'clock. I usually can make, that's about what time I usually show up anyways.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll call it a day. I
Yep.
want to thank everybody for being here. You were wonderful for being and taking the time out of your day to come share time with us. Thank you, Mrs. Gigi, for being here with me. Everybody have a wonderful, beautiful day. Keep spreading love. Bye.
Bye.